What's up, coaches? Thomas here from MyCoach AI, and a quick tutorial today, quick how-to video on how to best get your clients familiarized, new clients that you bring into the system, with their new interface, with their new app that they're going to be using for tracking and communication with you and everything like that. Now, it should be really intuitive, and we prize ourselves on, being quite intuitive on the client side with their app, and it should be relatively easy for them to figure things out. But there's also a lot that we cover in one place. If your client hasn't done nutrition tracking before, or it's the first time they're really structurally following their workouts and tracking everything within an app, it can, of course, be incredibly useful to have a couple tutorials for them so they easily get familiarized with how to do so. And we've got you guys' back there because we have made those tutorial videos. And so I'm going to show you today where those are and how you can leverage them, because we have a recommended way. Now, in our library section under videos right here, we have, of course, my and AI sections. But under AI videos, if I go to view all, the first things that I will see is these 9 system tutorials. So these are tutorials for clients. Right now, for you guys as coaches, this is showing the client interface mobily on their side and on how to do certain things. They're per topic. So, something like how you do messaging, something like how to track your macros, something like how to track and follow a workout. These are all tutorials that we have intentionally separated into 9, so you can, leave out or leave in anything that's relevant. If you don't do nutrition coaching, you can just leave out the nutrition ones, etc. Now, the recommended way that we recommend using these, because obviously they're in your storage drive area, in your content libraries already, so you can easily shoot them out through messages and everything like that. But one great way to provide these to clients is through a content group. So if we go back to the library section here, we have content groups for clients. And when I go to view all, what we recommend doing is making a quick new group, right? As you set up your onboarding, set up your basics of the system, or whatever you see this, and you make a new group called something like learn the, right? It can also be something like get started or app tutorials, whatever you want to call it. If you want to give it a quick description on what they can find in there, but you make this new grouping. Let me find it right here. Now, once you've made that grouping, all you're going to do is add the content with the 3 dots right here. Add content, you're going to search within the videos and you should find them probably at the very top if you go to the AI section right here, and you simply add them in. So for this example, we'll just do literally all 9 of them, just like that. And we now have a grouping together with these tutorials. And then the last step that we need to do is go to our global settings and go to our default client settings, because under the default client interface, you will find default content groups. And this simply means that anything you select here, any content group you select here, is automatically going to be given access to new people coming into the system, anyone new coming in, right? So super useful. You can just go into here and you find the new content group that we just made. There's a lot I've made into here, right? But let's see if we can find the learn the app one right in here, and we select it. And now we made sure that everyone new coming in automatically, when you've invited them and they've entered the system, have that content group available. Okay, so it's a great way to make sure that everyone knows it. You can even refer to it in your onboarding journey. If you want to add a quick plain text, or maybe even an auto message in their first week, anything like that, pointing them into the right direction of where they'll find that content group with Learn the App so they can watch those tutorials. It's a great resource for them to have. So awesome way to get them familiarized. And that is pretty much our recommended way to do so. See you in the next one.